All right, so let me pick up where I left off so that we know where we are. And this is going to help us do the simulation for this part. I'm sure you have come across that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the input waveform, and I'm going to go edit value. I'm going to do override clock, and I want this to be overwritten so that it's high at 100. Okay, I'm going to do the same for the second input. Remember, this is an exclusive OR test. I'm going to do edit value, overwrite, and I want this to be overwritten at 50 nanoseconds. Okay, so there we have our signal set. And what we're expecting here is that because this represents an exclusive OR gate, right, we're going to have a high whenever input 1 is low and input 2 is high. We're going to have a low whenever both are low. We're also going to have a low whenever both are high. And again, whenever both are different, high and low, we're going to have a high output, right? And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and run the simulation. Yeah, I'm going to overwrite what I have. I'm going to generate the test bench. And if you don't have a positive generation, most likely what you'll need to change is your simulation parameters back on this one here. So simulation settings, that needs to be set to BHDL, right? If you don't have that. Anyways, it looks like we got a good simulation here. And this is doing what's supposed to be doing, right? Input 1, input 2 low, output is high. Input 1 is low, input 2 is high, output is high. Input 1 is high, input 2 is low, output is high. Input 1 and input 2 are high, output is low. And input 1 and 2 are low, output is low. So this thing is doing what's supposed to be doing. And there you have up to the simulation. I will probably create a another video, but I have a little time here just to show you what you're going to be doing here. So if I go to my Altera software, with that design tested both on the canvas here and on the simulation panorama, next thing I'm going to do is tools, and then you're going to do programmer. And this will allow me to send my design over to the board. So I'm going to do start, and it's successful. But before you do that, make sure that you have their device, which is the US Blaster setup, right? So hardware setup, you should have this US Blaster setup so that you can have the same results that I have. Which means once I send this successfully, I now can test my design on the actual board. And the camera is not on, but I'm checking that out. Let's see, can I get the camera on? You guys can see this. There you go. And this is my design here. Okay. So you see that? Right? Input 1 is on, output is high. Input 2 is on, output is high. Both inputs are low, output is low. And both inputs are high, output is low. So there is the actual test of my design. Okay. I hope it does the same for you. Okay. Thank you. I hope these videos will help.